Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I want to break down something that is surprising but very real. How narcissists actually gaslight themselves. How they constantly convince themselves that they are good people even while doing hurtful things behind your back. Let's dig into how they manage to separate these two worlds and lie to themselves and even believe their own lies. If you're new here, I'm Coach Lynn, your life purpose coach, and I'm here just to shed light on toxic relationships and how you can stop feeling stuck so you can break free and live a more purpose driven life. So let's get into it. A narcissist often lives in a constant state of double reality. They have their public self, which is the face that they show to you and everyone else. This is the good person image that they want the world to see. But then there's their private self, where they're engaging in actions that they know would actually hurt you. But they justify it to themselves by thinking, well, that's separate. It doesn't count over here. You see, they do a lot of denial as well as compartmentalizing in order to convince themselves that they are not really the bad guy or the bad person. So, how are they actually doing this? Well, here's a few examples I'd like to share. Example number one is that they justify hurtful behaviors. They say they're cheating or lying about finances behind your back. Instead of seeing these as betrayals, they separate them as if they're not connected to you at all. In their mind, they will convince themselves that this isn't who I am with my partner. This is just something on the side. They'll actually gaslight themselves to believe that they're still a good person in the relationship, creating a mental wall between these two different worlds. And example number two is that they manipulate reality to avoid guilt. It can look like this. They might be undermining you to mutual friends, but then showering you with affection at home. What they'll do is mentally divide these actions. They don't allow themselves to process the full reality of what they're doing because that would mean admitting that they're not the person that they claim to be. So instead, they manipulate their own thoughts to avoid guilt, making it easier to keep up the facade of good partner or even a supportive friend. And then we go to example number three, compartmentalizing lies to maintain their control. This compartmentalization that they do is all about maintaining control. By never allowing these worlds to collide, they keep control over what everyone thinks of them, including what they think of themselves. It's like they're building walls in their own mind to avoid confronting the truth. And here's the twist. Over time, this pattern becomes so ingrained that they start to believe their own lies. They're constantly telling themselves a narrative where they're the good guy, where they're the victim or the misunderstood hero. This level of self-deception is what allows them to gaslight you, but it also blinds them to their own toxicity. And here are some tools so that you can recognize and protect yourself. One is observe their inconsistencies. One way to protect yourself is to observe their inconsistencies. Notice if they say one thing in public but act differently in private, or if they justify actions that don't align with what they claim to believe. This helps you to see the cracks in their self-created good person image. And number two is set boundaries. Setting firm boundaries when you see these contradictions can also be powerful. Once you recognize this pattern, try to disengage when they attempt to spin their narrative. They thrive on manipulating your perception, so keeping boundaries helps to protect your mental space. And lastly, remind yourself that they live in a split reality. They've become experts at lying to themselves, so don't take their justifications personally. This isn't about you. It's about them protecting their self-image no matter the cost. And when you look at it like that, it helps. I hope this video will help you to understand the complicated mind and often contradictory world of a narcissistic mind. Remember, just because they believe their own lies doesn't mean that you have to. Stay aware, stay grounded, and take care of your well-being. And if you found this helpful, I want you to be sure to like, subscribe, and share. You can also hit that notification button for more insights on handling toxic dynamics. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced this kind of double life from a narcissist. We're all here to learn and support each other. And if you need more guided help in navigating freedom from these types of toxic relationships, please send me a message. I'm available and I do have one-on-one sessions open. Until next time, have a blessed day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.